Hey, crypto media friends, jumping in for overtime hustle here for the NFT side hustle. Working hard here at the studio here in Los Angeles. Got wind of FUTUs. This is the power of social media currently, and the power of influencers within this space, because there's so few within certain NFT collections, especially FUTUs, which we've covered well here on this channel, having only about 4,444. When somebody wants to move the needle, it's half as easy as you could imagine for a project that has 10,000. So FUTUs has been settling down, but I think what's great about FUTUs is it's been adding utility constantly. The floor price for just their characters has gone down, but they keep delivering on lands and on animals and on orcs and elves and these things that you could ostensibly just go turn over and sell in the secondary market. But most people, more than 90%, are holding. And so that is something I mentioned on Twitter. Follow, like, subscribe here. Follow me on Twitter, MintyFreshVibe. On Twitter, where, again, I do this live because this is, it's happening now. But I also kind of sprinkle in some thoughts here and there. And one of the thoughts I had yesterday was like that this feudal situation is absolutely incendiary. It's about to blow up like a powder keg because of the fundamentals involved. The game is fantastic. I think, again, they've really thought things through. We've had Sesh, the moderator here. You can hear the buzzing going on outside of my door, because apparently Mondays is the day that at a studio lot they like to bring out all the buzzsaws. Every Monday this happens. So here, it's down to 150 items. Let me make sure that you guys see this. 150 items for sale. And it's like, if you look through the floor, just about 2 hours ago was 0.19-ish. Just under 2, and I kind of saw, I was just like, wow, it's chunking up around 0.2, but there's so few in supply out of the 4,000. I don't know another project that has this, honestly, in terms of just a percentage, because everyone is staking, because we're all earning golds by staking and playing the game. And so when you are engaged in the game as part of utility, as part of, we talk a lot about it when we provide the utility, that you can then limit the supply that's available. And when you limit the supply, all it takes is just, one influencer to tweet, not even tweet, just follow you. So Gary Vee follows FUTUs a couple hours ago. And moderator notices, a great moderator Sessions, he notices, he's like, holy crap, guys, Gary Vee is following us now. And that creates an absolute stir to sweep the floor, which they've done very hard before Gary Vee can get in there and get his Jersey paws all over this. Or Philly paws all over this. And so Jets, he wants to buy the Jets. And so what you have left is a very, very, it's not just a thin floor, but you can see, it clumps at certain areas, but, we're a dozen away from 0.3, and then a dozen away from there to 0.4, maybe 20 to 0.4. And so as there's interest, it's going to eat this floor very, very rapidly, to where you're at 0.5, if you're selling like 2 dozen, maybe 30 away from jumping from 2 to 0.5, and that's significant. And really it starts to really jump from there. It looks like there's some mild clumps at 0.5, but then you jump right into 0.6, and so OpenC is currently losing its mind right now, because there's just so much activity going on here in NFT land. But it's a big sort of, I think, last chance really to get in on this project. They're about to push forward with just a huge, there was an AMA today about how to use the lands and position the lands within the game. And again, they have a really nice roadmap and a great dev team that's executing really fantastically. This and Nuclear Nerds are one of my favorite projects to be a part of because they're thinking about gas prices. They're thinking about these things and manipulating code. I mean, this is the thing, guys, is we're, so tired of the $150, $300 gas fees. Devs have been working on ways to solve this, and the good ones have, for the most part, with drops and the like, being able to mint. I think I minted my nerd for $20. I think the same types of coding is applied here at Feudals. Relatively low gas fees for everything that we're doing here. And so, no financial advice, but just a great observation at a moment in time when a project is about to achieve a very tight lock and a very high level of engagement that I don't think I see anywhere else in this space. Put in the comments section if you do, because I've never seen this high level of staking and such a very small handful of NFTs left in a project. And all it's going to take is somebody following to sort of breathe fire up into the floors of a floor price, up into the upper echelons, where it belongs. I think the demand is so high and the project is that strong, and the execution is that strong, and the team is that strong. So like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, because I do this live, because everything can change. Look at this is so cool. Everything's going to change tomorrow, but tonight